Hi, my name is Becca Reilly, and I'm going to be reviewing the Calgary Family Assessment Model by Dr. Lorraine Wright and Dr. Maureen Lee. So Dr. Lorraine Wright is originally from Canada. She focuses on mental health psychiatric nursing. She received her master's degree from the University of Hawaii and focused on marriage and family therapy. She received her PhD from Brigham Young University. She was the director of the family nursing unit at the University of Calgary for 20 years. She has never been married and has never had kids, which seems odd because her theory is based on family. She was raised in a three-generation home with a grandmother who had rheumatoid arthritis, which helped her to understand chronic illness and pain in the family. It also taught her empathy and compassion. Dr. Maureen Leahy is a consultant, author, educator, and clinician. She is a registered psychologist who graduated from Cornell University. She has over 35 years of direct clinical experience working with families experiencing serious illness. According to Wright and Leahy, the Calgary Family Assessment Model is an integrated, multidimensional framework. It is used mostly by nurses for assessing families with the goal of resolving issues in the family. My presentation will go over their theory on family health and assessment. The key concept of the Calgary Family Assessment Model are that the family system is a part of a larger system, but also composed of many subsystems. The family as a whole is greater than the sum of its parts. A change in one family member affects all family members. The family is able to create a balance between change and stability, and family members' behaviors are best understood from a perspective of circular rather than linear causality. The definition of family based on Wright and Leahy's Calgary Family Intervention Model is who is in the family, its connection between family members, their context, and structurally the composition, sexual orientation, rank order, subsystems, and boundaries of the family system. Health is a person's state of being that could either be a problem or a risk that could allow for the Calgary Family Assessment Model to offer new ideas, opinions, beliefs, information, or education on issues at hand. Environment is the extended family, friends, health professionals, etc., within a boundary that can include phones, internet, social media, and email. Lastly, according to the text, nursing is a medium in which to guide actions across health promotion and illness situations by drawing forth support, encouraging respite, offering information and opinions, and commending the family unit as a whole and individually based on strengths. The Calgary Family Assessment Model blends nursing and family therapy concepts that are grounded in systems theory, cybernetics, communication theory, change theory, and a biology of recognition. Cybernetics is the science of communication and control theory. The communication theory states that all communication is meaningful and can be verbal and nonverbal. And the change theory is that change is dependent on the perception of the problem and can be determined by structure and dependent on context. There are three main categories, which are structural, developmental, and functional. Structural is who is in the family, what is the connection between the members, and what is the members' family context, which includes family composition, sex, sexual orientation, and boundaries. For the developmental category, it includes the assessment of family stages, tasks, and attachments. And lastly, the functional portion looks at how individuals behave in relation to one another, the here and now aspect of family life, such as eating, sleeping, meal prep, and healthcare. So for research guided by the theory, the first study on the left is from 2014, which followed two families for 5 months that had a female member of the family that underwent a mastectomy. So one of the families was a nuclear family with biological parents and 3 daughters, and the other was an extended family consisting of 2 sisters with their respective children, and both sisters had had mastectomies. So you use the model to look at the structure, functioning, and development of the two families and how this affected their daily care. In conclusion, they found that the model was able to help identify potentials for home care to support their family's home care needs and help them cope with the impact of breast cancer on the family to minimize suffering. The second study is from 2014 and went over family conversations and how they support health. The aim on the study was to describe the dialogue process and working mechanisms of the Calgary Family Assessment Model. The aim of the intervention is to support family health by creating a context for change. The goal was to find alternative ways of talking about the family situation and discovering new meanings. The analysis showed that the families that were studied created together in a narrative grounded in the individual's experience. The conclusion is that no individual is to blame for their own problems experienced within the family, and showed that narrating, listening, and reconsidering an interaction can be a crucial part for families. The family I chose to do my project on appears to be a nuclear family in nature, but is more of that pseudo-nuclear. The family consists of a husband, wife, and 3 children. 2 children are from between the couple, and 1 is from the husband's previous relationship, and they have full custody of him. I posted a picture with their permission. I will use the Calgary Family Assessment Model to commend the family and individual strengths such as co-parenting, raising the children, validating their responses. I'll encourage their narratives and seek family support if needed, and devise appropriate rituals to ensure positive growth in the family. The strength of the Calgary Family Assessment Model is that it incorporates multiple theoretical aspects into working with families, which at the same time can be its weakness because it requires you to have an intimate knowledge, which can be difficult in the acute care setting. Thank you for your time, and I hope you learned.